Good day, everyone. This is Dude, along with
Tommy. Hello.
So we're doing something slightly different. So today we have the KeepPley
Pochacco.
set K20821, and this is a licensed Sanrio. You can slightly see the Hello Kitty in the reflective. So yes, this is one that is sold in Asia exclusively. Thankfully, there's resellers, so it's not the hardest to get a hold of this. Well, this one in particular was the challenging one, but... And just for future, we have all of these.
Yes.
But this is today.
Yes.
We have friends that some of these will torment.
Yes. Although there's no Karopi.
Yeah,
that was unfortunate.
That's the one thing that...
Because
really,
that's my favorite.
Yes. And they don't have the penguin either.
But which penguin?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie.
Botsmaru or Tuxedo Sam?
I'd be good either way. Let's be honest, my favorite Sanrio character is Retsuko.
True. Which is interesting because usually it's a penguin.
Yes. Instead, I like the death metal red panda. But
I have great appreciation for Gretzko as well, so...
Again, I do love how KeepPley does printed pieces that go along with each other.
Yes.
They have them on the same thing, so the printing lines up nicely. Which is good, because there's a slight gap there, so... Anyway, we have a miniature model build here in a sec. And I forgot to turn off a thing, so sorry about this sudden noise.
Powering up.
I turned off my speaker. As we're going, hey, uh-oh. Dude was forgetful after doing a sound check.
Hey, I was too. So, because I could have just as easily remembered that before I noticed I'm hearing something I shouldn't.
Yes. Oops. I'd say I won't do that again. We all know I will.
It's gonna happen.
Now do it again. And again and again.
I think these are... Yeah, they are meant to be different pieces because... Yeah.
They're his ears, I think.
Yes, it's just... Initially, because I have very recently done a model-like
Which
build.
is our Wednesday video, since this is the Monday video.
I was looking at that and thinking, is that a little piece I need to trim off? Answer is emphatically no.
It's rounded. Oh, okay, it goes actually like that. Interesting. Yes, the cupcake base.
Cupcake base. Oh no, I dropped the base.
No! Anyway. And then other odds and ends.
Well, you can see from this frame that sometimes you get very model-like pieces
For the figures.
For the figures.
If you would be so kind as to pop those out. Pardon me. And as usual, I have no editing skills, so you get warts and all, as it were. The upside.
There we are.
I was gonna say, if needed, I have the model.
The snips.
Yes.
Is now an empty frame.
Let's see here. Aha. Hand goes there. Hand goes there. Okay, the head goes on last. I had the hands backwards, I think. Nope. The right way.
Scoot.
Unlike some of the Pokemon ones from the KeepPley set, this is so far a very easy model build. his tail. It is keyed so it can only go on one way. So now we have a tail. Back of head goes on. Only fits one way. I'm making sure I don't screw this up. I'm about to. So let's not do that.
This is the cutest little ice cream scoop.
Yes, it is. That'll be going in his hand shortly.
Yes, once we actually...
Finish building him.
Yes. But in the meantime, I continue sorting. Because that's what I do.
Thank you. One ear goes down. One ear goes up. Face goes on, so the ears do move some. And we give him his ice cream scoop. His arms do turn, it's just do not turn well. Or I put them on wrong. Let's see, did I put them on wrong? I may have. 1 second. I will know momentarily. Nope, paranoid. There's the ice cream scoop. Scoop goes up. So yay! However, if you put them on where the hand is not facing down, they do not turn as easily. But it does turn. So here's our main character for the day.
Yes.
Yay!
Pochacco.
Thank you. And now we fill it with gray cake. How sad. Why is cake gray? Added too many colors and blended. That's why sometimes you just have to leave it alone. Keep it simple. But thankfully, there's also why there's icing.
Yes.
Icing covers a lot of sins when baking cakes. So that's what it looks like from the bottom.
Although important note, you do not add the icing or the frosting while the cake is in the oven.
No.
You would think that would be
That
something
might be how
people
it got
would figure
gray.
it out. You would think that people would figure that out, but I've seen enough episodes of Nailed It.
Oh, true. Yes, icing goes on after the cake out and has cooled.
Yes, and I am specifying frosting. Icing is what you put on cookies, which is the stuff that hardens. That is
Yes.
not meant to be nitpicky at dude, just to be clarifying to anyone who's watching here. Because I knew exactly what dude meant.
Yes. In most cases, you can use that interchangeably around family. They won't usually bite your head off unless you're a gingerbread man. In which case, well, yeah, that may happen. Yeah, 2023 Sanrio. So yeah, there's a lot of branding along, but that one
Yes.
piece in particular had the major branding tag. I just found that interesting. Did I actually put that? I may have put that in the wrong spot.
Uh-oh.
How dare I? So let me take that off for a second. These I know are going to be in the right spot. And let's see. There's only one color of the little bump piece.
Sometimes building things in the round can be
So this
interesting to adjust to.
overhangs just a little, as you can see. So that was what they're throwing me, and I will double check on the next. Yep.
That makes sense because it is a cupcake.
As I show it off going, haha.
Because sometimes cupcakes do flare a bit
Yes.
up over the wrapping.
And now we disassemble to reassemble in a second. Let's see. What were you thinking, Kami?
Oh, I was just double checking, going like, yeah, that's a cupcake. That's everything else about it is ice cream.
Yeah.
But
So we take the 3 printed pieces off. And then essentially just reassemble. Same order. So the print doesn't change any. So for those of us in the States, this is a very fancy cupcake. Has all kinds of extra stuff on top.
yes, you can find cupcakes of this level of fanciness, but quite honestly, I find them a little overpriced for the for the flavor.
I sometimes just find them overwhelming, as it were, because you have to essentially deconstruct to properly eat them, unless you can unhinge your jaw. Which case, good for you.
Either way, they kind of strike us as a little overrated.
Yeah. They're pretty to look at, though. That's...
Oh yes, they're absolutely gorgeous.
Yes, so far, we have... There's the looking side. Right there. Just that small little corner. Everything else is... it's not there yet. Also, I almost skipped a step.
Uh-oh. That could have been pretty problematic considering what piece that was.
Thankfully, that was a very minor... And that was in the last step. Okay, so next... Dark chocolate. Followed by... Oh, I did do that one wrong. So that was supposed to be a darker colored one, and I didn't see it at first. Oops. Okay, now that's in the right spot. And these, going in a slightly different direction. Go there. And now we use the soon.
Nom, nom, nom.
Soon. One of the pieces that held on the printed pieces. Here we are. So I'm just making sure I'm not missing any other pieces. And I see I did a minor swap. So one has more slanted edges, while this one is just a standard rectangle. So this is more like a gold bar design, quote unquote. So that was a minor oopsie. Again, bad editing, warts and all, as it were. More of our mint blue icing. And now we build a candy bar. So, yay. Woo. There's
Yes.
that.
Is this one actually meant to be a mint chocolate?
I don't know.
Because I do wonder, based on the colors.
I'll put it this way. I am not good at foreign languages. I'm thankfully able to read English. That said, just on an odd tangent as Kami looks that over.
Yes.
With the translator app. So
because I'm not quite as good with the characters.
Yes. I do have a master's degree. That said, I also was in special ed all of elementary school and IEP all through middle and high school. You know, learning disabled, had a challenge with some reading. So it just taught me how to do things in a way I was able to understand. And with that, I was able to get a good degree. I have a fairly nice job that allows me to get weird stuff like this. So, you know, works out. But just because, hey, you have a difficult disability or some other difficulty, doesn't mean you can't do something. It just means it's just going to be a little harder, but you can always find a way. And thankfully, I also had very caring parents who fought like all heck to make sure I could get things I needed. So now we have a candy bar. So anyway, that's a little life story of the day. I've done it, so can you.
And just as a quick example of why machine translation could definitely be better between Chinese, Japanese, and other Asian languages to English. Translation apps came up with So Cute for this, while making Kuromi here grape gas bag. So,
I did a wrong time to take a sip of tea.
Yeah. So, just a note, because I'm quite sure that these are supposed to be the flavor names, because this one also referenced raspberry, the one for My Melody.
Nice.
But yeah, so machine translation, not quite there yet.
So you get to build the grape
grape gas bag.
I'm sorry. Oh, it broke me from funny. I needed to laugh. Oh.
Yes.
And
maybe one of these days I'll be a little better with Chinese and Japanese characters, but mostly I just have Japanese hiragana katakana down.
And in the end, at least you do have that down, and hey, that's better than me. I can understand a word or two when spoken, but yeah, language is... I wish that is just not my thing. Tech writing's good. Mint leaf. 90% sure it's supposed to be mint leaf. Yep. Click, click. I adjust the chocolate bar. And we build up the other leaf. Believe it or not, this is almost finished.
Which, the number of pieces are dwindling.
Since it has also almost been 20 minutes, it hopefully is almost finished, huh?
Well, it did help that they give you a nice cup to start with here.
Put a little whipped cream topping on it. Or it's a Balbon if you look at it from another angle.
Yes.
from another set.
I was noticing that these seem to be dual purpose frosting / ice cream / bow pieces.
Oh, I see. When I was putting it on, I kept pushing forward too much and unlocking it to the set. Going, why aren't you fitting? Because you're pushing too hard. Blue. Yellow. And white. And then dude can't get. There we go. We got it lined up. Adjust the mint leaf.
Pardon me if you could hear that.
Oh, he's in front of the ice cream too. And we have a nice assortment of spare pieces.
Yes. Especially varying colors of.
Yes. So yes, this is a very cute little cupcake
Yes.
design.
It's
And
adorable.
I do know Lego does have this cupcake design. It's just seldom seen.
Yes.
But in theory, most of it can be replicated except for the printing itself.
Except for the printing and for the figure of Pochacco.
Yes. But then again, this is also why I went ahead and imported this, was going, hey, this is something a little different, cute. It is officially licensed, just not sold in the US, which in this case is a shame.
Yes.
Because I don't think there is a... Unless you count the ones you see at Five Below, and those are... There's a reason there's no video on those Hello Kitty sets.
Yeah.
Anyway, so thank you for joining us today, and we hope you have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.